Breaking news, breaking news. Galaxy's Edge has gotten desperate and they did the one thing that they should have done a long time ago. They got rid of the dumb timeline, at least for now. We'll see what happens. And now the Mandalorian and Grogu have entered into Galaxy's Edge here in Orlando. All right, so let me just break this down. You're like, Jay, weren't they? No, they were only at the Galaxy's Edge in California, but that wasn't until recent. So let me break this down for you, and as to why Galaxy's Edge has been a dumb decision from day one, because they decided, number one, they decided to build a land that no one has ever heard of, Batuu. That's Galaxy's Edge. No other IP that they have on Disney property is like this. You go to Avatar Land, it's Pandora. Right? They got everything from the movie there. You want to go see Batuu? No, we've invented a land. Batuu. It should have been Tatooine. It could have been anything, right? Tatooine with the bar and everything. People would flock to that. No, they called it Batuu, and they're like, "Hey, come to Batuu." Then they decided to put this particular land in a timeline. So everything in this land is in between The Last Jedi, everyone's favorite film, and The Rise of Skywalker. That's right. So only if you are alive and whatever character is around during that time period is allowed in Galaxy's Edge. No other theme park IP does this. They also decided not to put in John Williams music, but sound effects of TIE fighters flying around. And you're just kind of like, what they wanted, I guess, what they wanted was people to feel like they have stepped into Star Wars. Well, just let me break this down to you. People feel like they step into Star Wars when they see the characters that they love, when they see places that they recognize, you know, things in the movie that we want to hang out. Some people have said, man, it would have been cool if they made Jabba's palace, you know, and have a big Jabba sitting there. You could walk up and take pictures with that. How cool would that be? Make a little forest, Endor, you know, maybe some Coruscant. I even want Dax's Bar and Grill, man, from Attack of the Clones. Give me Dax, the guy with the bunch of arms. You remember him? You know, I want some Jawa juice. That stuff from the films. You know, hey, man, if you really wanted to push your sequel stuff, make the throne room scene from The Last Jedi. You know, we can see Snooki up there and all that stuff. Anyway, so what they've done is they limited what they can put in that land, and they were just stubborn, right? They even went out and made a hotel that we've talked about on this channel where it's like, nope, it's sticking with the timeline. It's sticking with the timeline. And sadly, that Rey and Kylo and all them, they are not the most popular characters, and I guess that's what they thought was going to happen. That people would fall in love with Rey and Kylo Ren and all them like we have with Luke and Darth Vader and Leia. It just hasn't happened. So many of us that cover theme parks predict like they're gonna have to change it. They're gonna have to break this dumb timeline and add in the Mandalorian. And it wouldn't surprise me that the Star Cruiser, and I've predicted this before, that the Star Cruiser will add in Grogu, Baby Yoda, you know, and they might even change Batuu and be like, yeah, we're getting a facelift at Galaxy's Edge. It is now the land of Mandalore, you know, the Mandalorian season. I'm telling you, whether you like the show or not, that will be a huge improvement to what it is now. There's no droids running around. There's nothing going on like it used to be. And they want people to go to this hotel or whatever you want to call it, the Star Cruiser. And they have limited their Star Wars. They have a Star Wars IP where they could have amazing creatures, amazing characters from all movies, from EU books. They have it all at their fingertips, but they chose not to do it for whatever reason. Now look at this. Mandalorian and Grogu show up and people are flocking. They are flocking to Galaxy's Edge like no one's business. They want to see Mando and Baby Yoda. They're flocking. Disney finally like bit the bullet and were like, hey, we got to do something, man. Star Wars here is not, we're not selling stuff, you know, and so they're like, just send the Mando. Send the Mando in. Send the Mando in. And gee, imagine my shock. It's working. It's working. So we have another video here of when Mando showed up. Here it is here. And I think he walks out from the back. Yeah, so Anyway, I'm gonna pause it here. This is the gate to the Galactic Star Cruiser. And I can't play it because of the music, but this is the gate to the Galactic Star Cruiser. So he came out from, this is where, you know, the cast member. Oh, let me turn that down real quick. You can see it's a very bright day. That's the lines. That happens to me sometimes when I film at theme parks. But yeah, I showed up, and everybody was happy that they finally, look at that, immediately he's being, look at that, flocked. I got news for you. It doesn't really happen with Kylo Ren at Galaxy's Edge, and no, you know, no offense if you love the character or whatever. I'm just saying that this is something that they should have done a long time ago. You have a Star Wars land, Disney. Put Star Wars characters in the land. You do it everywhere else. This is what people want. You know, they want to see their favorite character. Put it in the land for everyone to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. This is Jay with Park Hoppin'. Are you going to go see Mando? I don't know how long they're going to keep him there. Him, Boba Fett, Vader, all of them, they should all be permanent residents of your Star Wars land. Kill that stupid timeline. Let people enjoy the characters that they love from Star Wars at your parks. This is Jay. We'll catch you next time.